It's time to winterize your home. And Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration is here to make sure that your home is ready for when the snow and everything that comes with this time of year finally makes it our way. Call today and schedule a free inspection and consultation with an honest source that is willing to make sure you get what you need. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Like them on Facebook or visit KentuckyRoofWorks.com for more information.
Welcome back to Madison Central High School for the second game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I'm Jamie Boggs here on WBON TV. We are going to cover every game of this tournament. First game was a good one between Montgomery County as they defeated the Vikings of St. Mary's in a back-and-forth game. You can find that stream or the recording over on all the streaming services of WBON. It was a very good game. And now we're about to have the Madison Southern Eagles battle the Lincoln County Patriots. Lincoln County coming into this game with a record of 6-1. Their only loss coming to Henry Clay back on December 10th. Last week they beat West Jessamine and Trinity Christian, both at home, in significant victories. Madison Southern, on the other hand, here with a record of 4-5. Losses to Trinity, Collins, Franklin County, Madison Central, and then last week participated, or earlier this week, I should say, in a tournament down at Bell County High School where they defeated East Ridge from Chattanooga, Tennessee. They lost from Christian Academy from Knoxville in the semifinals and won the third place game against Campbell County, Tennessee, down at Bell County High School. So they've been out and playing a ton of competition. These teams do not have common opponents. It's one of my favorite ways to try to compare teams, but that's really hard to do in this scenario. As close as Lincoln County is, they've not played any of the same teams up until this point of the year, although that will change in the coming weeks as there will be some common opponents. But before that, we get to see these teams battle one another. The winner of this game will advance to the semifinals tomorrow at 6 p.m. against Montgomery County, who again defeated the St. Mary's Vikings earlier on this very court, and there are going to be two more games this evening. Madison Central is going to be taking on Dunbar, and Bethel Tate from Ohio is going to be taking on Southwestern, and we will have coverage of those as well. Michael Watkins will be here for those broadcasts. He's out celebrating his birthday. Happy birthday, Michael. Can't wait till you get back and take over after this ball game. Lincoln County out there wearing all red. Madison Southern's going to be wearing all white. And what should be a really good basketball game of teams coming in trying to prove themselves. Lincoln County 6-1, got to be feeling good about themselves. Both teams have a lot of youth out there on the court. Lincoln County led in scoring by Cash Baird, who was a sophomore. Junior Sawyer Robbins. Senior Braden Fugit. Sophomore Owen Willoughby. And junior Lane Sargent. So one senior contributing in a major way to the Lincoln County Patriots in that way. Madison Southern led in scoring by senior Kason Nobby and senior Micah Whitaker. After that, you get to Jordan Dunaway, sophomore, Tucker Nobby, freshman. Derek Helton had a great tournament earlier this week in Bell County. Another freshman, junior Landon Adams. Of course, senior Mason Davis, who has been really hot shooting from outside as of late. Should be a good ball game here, folks. About 9 minutes till tip. So let's go ahead and take a 3-minute break and come back and break down what you're going to see here on the floor on WBON TV.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau.
My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a cider ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Less than 6 minutes to tip off here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here in Richmond, Kentucky at Madison Central High School. Madison Southern taking the court as the home team in this one against the Lincoln County Patriots. See Madison Southern getting some shots up over there on the right side wearing the all-white. Big thanks to our sponsors for giving us a chance to highlight these young athletes, especially during this holiday tournament format. 4 games today, 2 tomorrow, and 1 on Sunday. We will be here for all of the action. Big thanks to Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with this time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have somebody on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need, like Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. And reach out for a free consultation. Davis & Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when that time comes. At Davis & Powell Funeral Home, they'll work with you to plan ahead, take your time, create arrangements that suit you, your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with a member of their team to put your plan in place. Anybody can create a plan at any stage of their life, and you can make changes at a later date if you wish. City of Richmond, stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, and so much more. City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike was once again re-elected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. Big thanks to all of you for allowing us once again to highlight these athletes. We had a great opener earlier. Montgomery County Indians defeated the Vikings of St. Mary's in a great first round game, back and forth game. We got Madison Southern and Lincoln County here about to play. After that, you got Southwestern and Bethel Tate out of Ohio, and then Madison Central will be taking on Dunbar from Lexington. So a host of good games, of good basketball here today in our area. What better thing to do than just get a bunch of shots up after you eat all that turkey? That's what these young men are going to do here. We're going to take one last 2-minute break and come back for tip-off of Madison Southern and Lincoln County right here on WBON TV.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
And we're back here at Madison Central High School as we prepare for tip-off between the Madison Southern Eagles and Lincoln County Patriots in the second game of the first round of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I'm here with I am Jamie Boggs, actually. I'm not here with him. Jamie Boggs here on WBON TV. Got coverage of this game, and then Michael Watkins will be here for the nightcap, the final two games of this quadruple header for the first round today. Tomorrow evening, we will have the semifinals for this tournament, of course, with the championship coming around on Sunday. So make sure you stay tuned here to WBON TV to keep up with what's happening here in this holiday tournament. First, we're going to get the starting lineups for both of these teams.
And now, let's meet our starters. First, for the Patriots of Lincoln County High School.
Lincoln County High School starters. Went over some of their statistics before the game. Had to make sure they got the music going before they went with the starting lineup here.
A 5'10" Junior, number 3, Lane Sargent.
Lane Sargent getting the start.
Starting at forward, a 6'4" sophomore, number 10, Owen Willoughby.
Owen Willoughby.
At guard, a 6' senior, number 11, Brandon Fugate.
Brandon Fugate.
At guard, a 5'10" sophomore, number 12, Clay Pendergraft.
Clay Pendergraft.
And at guard, a 6' sophomore, number 21,
and
Baird.
Cash Baird rounds out the starting five for the Patriots. Here the starting five for the Eagles. Had a lot of different lineups starting out there for the season. We'll see what that looks like today.
Starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 0, Kason Nabi.
Kason Nabi, the leading scorer, leader of this ball team. All-time assist leader, Madison Southern High School. Micah Whitaker. Second on the team in scoring.
And guard, a 6'1" senior, number 10, Mason Davis.
Mason Davis.
And guard, a
missed a few games with injury. They really missed him. Glad he's back. Zach Adams, Jr., getting a start.
And at forward, a 6'1" sophomore, number 23.
Jordan Dunaway, listed at 6'1" in the program for some reason. One of my favorite things about this team, because he's about 6'5" and hates it when they say 6'1". And there you have it. Starting lineups for both teams ready to go in this second game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here at Madison Central High School. Allen Feldhouse Court getting its fair share of action today. The winner of this game will go on to face Montgomery County tomorrow in the semifinals of this tournament. Let's get this one tipped off. Southern takes it. Tip back to Zach Adams. Hands off to Nabi at midcourt. Man-to-man defense from the Patriots of Lincoln County. Gets it into Dunaway in the post. Goes up. Can't get it to go, but he is fouled. That's going to be a foul on Pendergraft, I think.
Foul on the Patriots, number 12.
His first, of course, Dunaway. Free throw line. First one's nothing but net.
Foul on the Patriots, number 12, Pendergraft at the line, Dunaway.
Give the Eagles a very early lead, 14 seconds into the game. Second one, smooth as well. The Eagles line up in a man-to-man look of their own. Baird handling the point guard responsibilities. Hands off at midcourt to Sargent. Tries to get it down to Pendergraft. Three ball, nothing but the bottom of the net there for Fugate. We saw Montgomery County really heat up on that end of the floor at the in the fourth quarter of the last game. Seems like the rims are still hot. Nabi drives, gets it to Dunaway for the finish. Great dish there by Nabi and good finish by Dunaway. 4-3 ball game. Baird over to Fugate, who drives into the paint. Runner off back rim, rebound by Dunaway. Gets it to Nabi. Had a good look, just couldn't get it to go. Nabi looks off at three, gets into the paint, goes up, kicks out to Adams. To Davis. Back to Nabi in the corner. He's fouled on the... Oh, he stepped on the line. So that's going to be a turnover the other way. Back to the Patriots. Baird to Willoughby. Over to Sargent. Having trouble figuring out what to do with it. Throws it, ends up back court. Saved. Sargent with it, and he travels. dragged his pivot foot. Turnover, good defense by the Eagles. Back to Madison Southern, 4-3 ball game. Too high at the elbows there. Dunaway posts up. Cross-court pass to Whitaker. Dunaway calling for it underneath. Pendergraft already has one foul on him. Zach Adams will take a three, and it gets stuck. Don't see that happen too often. That is a jump ball, and we'll go to the Patriots as Mason Davis punches it out. Fugate bringing it up the court for the Patriots. Bet by Davis at the volleyball line. Over to Baird with Nobby on him. Gets into the paint, kicks it back out to Willoughby. Over to Fugate. He gets into the paint, goes up, gets it to go. So far, it's 5-4. Fugate over Dunaway. Both guys having all the points for their teams. Lincoln County leading. Nobby, long three, just off. Rebound by Willoughby. Nobby is known for pulling up from very deep and actually has a high shooting percentage from out there. Sargent drives, loses it. Whitaker gets it, looking to push it. Does not have numbers, does not care. He'll take a three, just off. Rebound knocked out to Zach Adams. Looks to kick it out, gets it underneath to Dunaway. Another bucket, he's got 6. Dunaway 6. Fugate 5 as the Eagles lead. Baird, leading scorer on this team, has yet to attempt a shot. Hands off to Fugate, who has all the team's points today. He takes a screen. Jumper from behind the free throw line. Smooth. Fugate really feeling it today. Has 7 here in the first 4 minutes. Averages just 11 a game. May hit that before we get to the halfway through the first quarter. Davis looks off a three, off to Zach Adams. Can't get it to Dunaway. Whitaker. Screen by Dunaway. Get it to him underneath. Over to Zach Adams. Mason Davis from the corner. It's good. Had a wide open look. Good ball movement there from the Eagles. Defense collapsed on Dunaway, and ball movement made them pay. Fugate, 7 points already. Hands off to Baird, who has yet to score. Nobby on him. Baird crossover, stolen by Nobby. Nobby looking to push it, does not have numbers, but he has position. He lays it in, and the foul. Nobby so good at finishing around the rim. That foul's going to go on Sargent. Finishing at that speed, at that angle, through that contact is incredibly impressive as Nobby looks to push the lead to 5 early on, and he does. 12-7 Eagles, halfway through the first quarter. Baird over to Fugate, looks to get it inside to Willoughby. Pendergraft over to Willoughby for 3. Off back rim. Rebound knocked around by Zach Adams. Pulled out by Sargent. Patriots reset their offense. Got a switch. Dunaway on Fugate. He kicks it out. Willoughby's going to take another 3, but there's an offensive foul on Fugate before he can get it off. That's his first, team third. 3 early fouls here on the Patriots as Mason Davis sets up to take the offensive foul, gets up shaking his hand, but well worth it. Tucker Nobby checks into the game for Zach Adams. Number 4, Tucker Foster checks in for the Patriots. The double Tucker, I like to call it. That's going to be the second foul on Pendergraft. Where do you call that on Fugate? That's either way. Whoever that was on, that was their second. I thought he said 12. Nobby stays perfect from the line, and it must have been Fugate. He's going to come out of the game. Sargent back in. Bobby's got 5. 3 minutes to go here in the first, and the Eagles have doubled up the Patriots 14-7. Pendergraft underneath, trying to post up on Dunaway. Comes up, set a screen. Baird drives. They're going to call a foul on Nobby. Going to be his first, and I think Baird's going to go to the line. Baird, averaging over 16 points per game, has yet to get on the board in this one. Going to try to do so at the free throw line here, as all of the Patriots' points have come from Braden Fugate, who just went to the bench with his second foul. Nothing but the bottom for Baird. Very fortunate to be a good shooter when your first name is also Cash. Gives you a lot of leverage to talk trash. He doesn't even hit the rim with either of those. 14-9, Whitaker, nobody near him. And that's a bucket for Micah Whitaker. Timeout called. It's going to be a 30. We're going to stay here. He hits both free throws, and Lincoln County just doesn't get back in transition, and Madison Southern makes them pay. Southern really sharing the basketball well, and Lincoln County having trouble getting into a flow offensively here as the Eagles lead 17-9 early on. The last game was 26-23 at halftime, so this game seems to be picking up the scoring at a much faster pace. We'll see if that continues. Both teams already shooting better than either St. Mary's or Montgomery County did earlier, so maybe they finally warmed up the rims for these guys. Just think how great it's going to be in 2 more games. And Madison Center takes the court here at 8 o'clock. Baird drives, kicks back out. Baird back with it. Screened by Sargent. Air ball rebounded by Micah Whitaker. They really collapsed on Baird there. Still got a decent look, unable to get it to go down. Eagles looking to add to this 8-point lead. Helton hands off to Nobby. Cross-court pass to Whitaker, knocked out of bounds. That's going to go red ball to the Patriots. Good job collapsing defensively there by Lincoln County. Looking to cut into this lead. Sargent inbounds to Baird across the timeline. Hands off to Foster. Over back to Sargent, who loses it. Taps it back to Whitaker. Gets it to Derek Helton. Over to Tucker Nobby. Back out to Kaysen, who drives. Back to Tucker. Kaysen wanted it back, but Whitaker's going to take the 3. Just off. Rebound by Foster. Really good box out there by Tucker Foster. Southern had numbers, unable to capitalize there. Baird into the post to Pendergraft. Back to Willoughby for 3. Off back rim. Rebound by Sargent. He gets into the paint. Blocked by Tucker Nobby. And Lincoln County will reset. Good defense there by Tucker Nobby. Baird drives all the way to the basket. See who they put the foul on. It's going to count. That's going to go on Tucker Nobby. Fortunate for the Eagles that did not go against Kaysen. Dunaway getting a break, and Davis coming back in the game. And Baird's going to go for his 5th point of the game. Finally asserting himself offensively here. The last few possessions, able to get to the basket, and misses the back end of that 3-point play. 17-11, Eagles lead. Zone look here from Lincoln County. We'll see if Southern can shoot them out of it as Nobby pulls back out to reset the zone offense. Eagles have Davis at the free throw line. Everybody else spread out in corners. Back to Davis, gets it over to Helton. Back to Tucker Nobby, over to Kaysen. To Whitaker, drives baseline, underneath to Davis. Back out to Tucker. Pump fake, cross-court pass to Kaysen. Back to Whitaker. Case and Nobby. Runner underneath. Derek Helton gets it to go. Really good dish, really good finish to push the lead back to 8. 12 ticks to go here in the first. Baird takes the screen. Davis helps. Back to Pendergraft. Baird takes a 3, short. Whitaker with the rebound. That's going to do it. 19-11. Madison Southern Eagles lead Lincoln County. We'll be back in 1 minute here on WBON TV.
Cars of Kentucky is a proud sponsor of Eastern Kentucky University Athletics. In Richmond, we bleed maroon. Go Colonels. And when you're ready for your next pre-owned automobile, swing on over to Cars of Kentucky. Cars of Kentucky has vehicles starting at $3,000 and up, so we literally have something for every budget. 356 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or check them out, carsofkentucky.com. Let's go Colonels!
Your vehicle's safety and integrity depend on its windows, which means a small crack can lead to big problems. Whether it's a repair or a replacement, the experts at Aero Auto Glass can have your car's windows looking like new in no time. With mobile service available in Lexington, Richmond, and surrounding areas, you can have your car serviced close to home. If you have damaged auto glass, call the professionals at Aero Auto Glass, 866-975-4527.
About to start the second quarter here at Madison Central High School at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. I'm Jamie Boggs on WBON TV. The Eagles of Madison Southern currently lead the Patriots of Lincoln County 19-11 after the first quarter. Eagles led in scoring by Jordan Dunaway with 6, Casey Nobby with 5, Davis and Whitaker with 3, Derek Helton with 2. On the other side, just 2 players have scored. Braden Fugate with 7, went to the bench with foul trouble. Back in now for the Patriots. Tucker Nobby for 3, no good. Rebound by Derek Helton, kicks it back out to Casey Nobby. Rebound by Mason Davis. Tucker Nobby looks it off. Mason Davis underneath to Micah Whitaker. Good ball movement by the Eagles, finding wide open shooters, and Nobby knocks it down for his first bucket of the game. Fugate has 7 for the Patriots, and then Cash Baird has the other 4 as he goes straight to the basket. Fugate with it. Nobby on him. Screen there. Sargent misses. Rebound by Helton over to Nobby. Coach Steve Wright really wanted a foul on that screen there. Mason Davis thinking about the cross-court pass, thinks better of it. He heard Coach Wright's voice in the back of his head. No cross-court passes. Very tempting against this zone look. Helton over to Whitaker. He drives into the paint, goes up, misses. Rebound by Pendergraft. Fugate up to Willoughby. Drives into the paint through contact. Foul's going to be on Helton. He's going to go to the line for 2.
On the Eagles, number 14, Helton at the line for the Patriots, number 10. Willoughby.
Looking to get his first points of the game to cut into this 11-point lead as the Eagles continue to roll here early on. Off back rim. Dunaway back in for Micah Whitaker.
The Eagles, number 23, Dunaway.
The Eagles continue to extend this rotation, finding more and more guys they trust, and Willoughby gets on the board. Now they trail by 10, looking to get a stop here to crack this below double digits. Mason Nobby over to Helton, to Mason Davis. Eagles doing a really good job making short, direct passes as they throw it across court when I say that. Tucker Nobby with it. Mason Davis. Casey Nobby drives baseline to Dunaway, who goes up strong. Lost it on his way up, and it's going to go the other way. Baird with Davis on him. Drives into the paint. Jumper no good. Rebound by Dunaway. Gets it to Nobby. Nobby across the timeline. Mason Davis looks underneath through Dunaway's hands to Tucker Nobby. He loses it. Fugate is going to come up with it. I think we may get a foul there on Tucker, and we do, and that's his second. Sargent back in for Willoughby for Lincoln County. Foster inbounds to Baird. Nobby started the game on Baird. Fugate did the most damage, so now they got Nobby on him. Fugate says it don't matter. Ooh, in and out, and Dunaway loses it out of bounds. Nobby tells him to use both hands, big guy, and it's going to be Patriots ball underneath. Mason Davis makes a good play on it, gets a hand on the ball. They try to find Fugate in the corner. Tucker Nobby's going to come out with Zach Adams checking back into the game. Baird inbound for the Patriots. Gets it into Sargent. Eagles not sure if they're in a zone, but they lost Sargent, who nails the three. Not sure if they just got crossed up on who they were supposed to guard or if they were in some kind of zone look. Either way, they left some shooters wide open as Lincoln County continues in this 2-3 zone. Zach Adams going to get called for a travel. Maybe he took one extra step as he was pulling up there. Little momentum here for the Patriots. The lead's gone from 11 to 7, and they have the basketball with 5 minutes left until halftime. Baird across the timeline. Adams giving him some space. Over to Foster. To Sargent. Looking to get it down low. Zach Adams knocks it away. Baird comes back with it. Kicks it back over to Foster. Off back rim, and it falls in. Timeout, Madison Southern. It's Coach Wright still arguing a call. Well, they just want to know how long of a break we want, guys. Coach, timeout, 30 seconds. We're going to stay here. Again, that was a bucket from Tucker Foster. As they pull yet closer, the 11-point lead is down to 5 as the Patriots continue to find ways to get on the board, and Southern having trouble getting the shots they're looking for in the zone. Did really well when the Patriots were in man-to-man, but not faring as well against the zone defense. And this is going to be Madison Southern basketball. Coach Steve Wright of the Eagles not pleased with something that happened there at the beginning of that offensive possession for Lincoln County. I'm sure Coach Jeff Jackson of the Patriots enjoyed the way that ended up as they got points on the board. Nobby not at point right now, playing off guard. Michael Whitaker bringing the ball up the court. Zach Adams to inbound. Whitaker takes the inbound pass. Gets it over to Nobby on the wing. Back to Whitaker. Good transition there by Lincoln County. Zach Adams for three. Just missed. Tip in, no good. Michael Whitaker out to Nobby, who takes a three. Off back rim again. Knocked around. Good a rebound by Whitaker. Cross court pass. Beautiful pass by Nobby. Mason Davis back to him. Corner three. It's good. What a pass and save there by Kaysen. And he's rewarded with a wide open look, and the Eagles' lead is back to 8. Fugate with Nobby on him. Sargent goes at Zach Adams, called for a travel. He's been called for a couple of those this game. Getting a little too excited, perhaps. Coach Jackson giving Baird some notes down at the defensive end. Into the corner to Adams. Back to Nobby, to Mason Davis. Spins baseline, gets trapped. Whitaker back to Davis. Good job by Dunaway to clear the lane, and Davis is going to get the wide open bucket for 2. Push the lead back to double digits. Davis has 5. Very even distribution here from the Eagles scoring. Now the Eagles in a 2-3 zone of their own. Foster, Vandegrift, Fugate off the backboard. Rebound by Pendergraft. Over to Fugate, back to Baird. Pendergraft throws it underneath to Foster, back out to Fugate. Baird will take it. Nothing but the bottom, and he's got 7. Very pure shot from Baird's free throws. Didn't touch rim, and neither did that 3. The lead's 7 for the Eagles. Mason Davis at the free throw line underneath to Zach Adams, who goes up, blocked by Baird, nearly comes down with it. He's going to be called for a travel. He falls, bringing the rebound in, and Willoughby's back in for the Patriots. 27-20, Eagles lead, 2:15 left in the first half. Helton back in for Zach Adams. Baird across the timeline. The Eagles still back in a zone. Fugate hands off to Sargent. Well, transition back to man-to-man. Baird back to Foster. 3 in and out. Rebound knocked around. Nobby comes up with it. Does not have numbers. He's going to be fouled by Foster on the ground. His first foul of the game. Nobby to inbound from the side for the Eagles. Trying to add to this 7-point lead. Cross-court pass to Nobby. Mason Davis, corner 3. In and out. Nice rebound there by Derek Helton. Can't save it. That's going to go to the Patriots. Good hustle there by Helton. Good position. Just couldn't chase it down quite in time. Fugate handling the point guard responsibilities now. Baird playing off the ball. Fugate getting on ball screen, drives into the paint, loses it, and it's going to stay here. Like it went out of bounds off of Mason Davis of the Eagles. 1:20 to play. Officials giving everybody time to tuck them in. I get that it's a cleaner look. I always wonder why officials are always so excited about it. Is it a safety issue of some kind? This is the bunny. Rebound, Whitaker. Nobby looking to hold it, potentially for a last shot. Over a minute to go here. We'll see if the zone comes out to get him at all. He's got Fugate trying not to foul. 3 from Berea, no good. Rebound by Foster. Now we'll see what Baird has in mind here with 45 seconds left, if he's willing to hold it for the last second. I think if you're Southern, you're happy to let him kill all this time with a 7-point lead. Even though this flies in the face of my first quarter projection of this being a higher scoring the game than the last one, we're going to end up right at the same. 18-17. Here we go. 15 seconds to go, and people are alive again. Baird over to Sargent. Pump fake back to Baird. Over to Fugate. He looks deep. 3. Bank. No good. Rebound by Willoughby. Back up. Off back rim. Rebound. Save back in, and the clock runs out as we are at the end of the first half. Madison Southern leads 27-20 over the Lincoln County Patriots. As everybody heads to their locker room, we will take a 3-minute break and come back and break down the first half stats right here on WBON TV.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond has you covered with all your battery needs, plus they're your local stop for U-Haul and your vehicle key and fob headquarters. Check out their new auto detail shop, Aces Detailing, located at Batteries Unlimited. They do simple detailing with a deep, thorough clean for the inside, wash and wax options for the outside, and a deep clean of the engine bay when your ride is dirty. Check out Aces Detailing at Batteries Unlimited.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When the awful Michigan weather makes its way down I-75, you want your vehicle ready for anything. Holland Sons Auto Care knows there's no good time to break down, but especially when it's ice cold outside. So get that preventative maintenance taken care of at Holland Sons on North Keeneland Drive in Richmond. Holland Sons works on the smallest repairs all the way up to major engine work, and they can work on Chevy, Mercedes, and everything in between. So no need to take your German car up to Lexington to overpay. When Holland Sons is just off exit 90 in Richmond, call 859-626-7695 for Holland Sons Auto Care.
ABR Auto Recyclers in Richmond is buying your beat up and broke down cars. Have an old vehicle sitting around that you never got around to working on, or that old wreck in the backyard that you're sick of looking at? Call ABR Auto Recyclers at 859-369-5844. Not running? No problem. If you have an old vehicle, ABR Auto Recyclers wants to buy it. Get cash for your old car. ABR Auto Recyclers, 2294 Box Ankle Road in Richmond.
We would like to invite you to join our family at Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Outdoor Power has become a family tradition, with 3 generations here bringing you years of experience. We will help you find the best selection of outdoor power equipment from Co-Cadet, Grasshopper, DeWalt, Makita, Echo, Shindawa, and now still in our Georgetown store.
Or bring your equipment into our service department. We will keep it running for years to come.
And as with all families, we have to keep Mama happy. So come on in and see us at Bishop's Small Engine Repair in Richmond and in Georgetown.
Whether you're looking for dependability in the game or on the road, Madison County is where you'll find it. Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond has the trucks you can depend on and a winning tradition, just like our great local sports teams. Come see us at Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond or check us out at jackburford.com to see our lineup of dependable trucks and become part of the winning tradition.
It's halftime here at Madison Central High School, the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic here in Richmond, Kentucky, where the Madison Southern Eagles currently lead the Patriots of Lincoln County with a score of 27-20 at the break. Really strong half for the Eagles, and very spurty a verb. My cameraman won't look at me. Spurty. Spurty, is it a verb? An adverb? Good spurts of offense from Patriots of Lincoln County. I have a math degree, so that is what it is. Brandon Fugate came out hot and got 7 points early for the Patriots, went to the bench in foul trouble. Cash Baird picked up the slack and has 7 of his own. Tucker Foster came in off the bench, has 2 points and 4 rebounds, and Lane Sargent has 3 points and 2 boards. For the Eagles, Jordan Dunaway scored the first 6 points of the game for the Eagles, has 2 boards. Kaysen Nobby has 8 points and 4 assists. Mason Davis with 5 points and 3 rebounds, and guard Micah Whitaker leads the team with 6 rebounds. Second with rebounds is freshman Derek Helton off the bench. So both teams really, basketball is a game of runs, and that's exactly what we have seen here. Neither team shooting especially well. Madison Southern shooting 39% from the floor, where Lincoln County is shooting about 32% from 3. Madison Southern 28.6 and Lincoln County 30. Big difference here is the free throw line. Madison Southern hasn't missed. while Lincoln County is just 3 for 5. Madison Southern also with a narrow lead on the boards. One big point of statistical difference is the way that they're sharing the basketball. Both teams have 5 turnovers, but the Eagles have 8 assists. Really good ball movement against that zone of Lincoln County, whereas Lincoln County only has 4 assists. So some statistical differences there. Just want to give a big shout out to the folks that enable us to highlight these athletes and put this tournament on the air. I want to give our sponsors a halftime shout out. Big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer, who was once again reelected to be your city commissioner, and wants to thank everybody for their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other city officials in 2025 to help move our great city of Richmond forward. Speaking of the city of Richmond, another sponsor for our coverage, stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, plus so much more. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when the end of their life has come. At Davis & Powell Funeral Home, they work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time creating arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with a member of their team to put together your plan. You can create your plan whenever, at any stage of your life, and make changes at a later date. Last but not least, big thanks to Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. This time of year, snow, wind, ice, and everything else can really do a number on your roof. It pays to have somebody on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need. Go find Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration on social media, like them, and reach out for a free consultation. This is the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic, where the Eagles of Madison Southern have a 7-point lead over the Lincoln County Patriots. We are going to take one more 3-minute break and come back for the second half of action here on WBON TV.
And at the half, EKU leads state 21-7.
I love the way these look.
Thanks.
Yeah, go Colonels.
Is it here? Hey, Coach. It's right here, but shouldn't you be at the game?
Carry your favorite team with you everywhere you go with the new EKU branded debit card from CG Bank. No matter what season it is, always show your Colonel pride.
Has anyone seen Coach?
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
You've heard the name Chenault Vineyards, but what do you know about it? Chenault Vineyards is a place for the community to enjoy. Central Kentucky's premier event and wedding destination with 5 event venues, full-service catering, over 13 varieties of wine, live music entertainment, seasonal food options, weekly themed Wednesday night out and girls night out, trivia, murder mystery date nights, and free yoga on the point with beautiful views. Everyone can find something to do at Chenault Vineyards. Want to know more? Follow them on Facebook and Instagram, or plan your night out at ChenaultVineyards.com.
To some, it's just a boat. But to Jim, it's his escape from meetings, traffic, and the grind of daily life. He may not catch any keepers, but he wouldn't trade his day on the lake for anything in the world. That's why his boat is insured by Kentucky Farm Bureau. But it's not just Kentucky's Farm Bureau. It's Jim's Recharge the Battery Farm Bureau. My Farm Bureau.
David Mayo, John Rader, and Chris Hornsby with Kentucky Farm Bureau.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we make it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. Offering single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from surgical implant placement and restoration, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. And we now have the Cone Beam 3D technology for taking scans of the jaw. For your next dental appointment, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Getting ready to start the third quarter of action here in the second game of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic in Madison Central High School. Madison Southern Eagles 27, Lincoln County Patriots 20, as both teams just made their way out of the locker rooms. More emphasis on the adjustments, less emphasis on the reps, as they're both going to jump back into the basketball game. Got a little retraction. I called the offense of Lincoln County spurty. As it turns out, that is an adjective, so their offense can be spurty, not an adverb. Just wanted to clear the air. I know there's a hot debate happening right now, but that's where we're at. Madison Southern will be on defense as the Patriots look to get back in this basketball game. Again, the Patriots really led by two guys offensively, the man with the ball, Cash Baird, and Braden Fugit, who has the ball now. The Eagles spread it out just a little bit more. Patriots needing somebody else to contribute. Sargent over to Willoughby. Back to Baird. Got Mason Davis on him. Crossover. Jumper from the free throw line. Off front rim. Rebound by Derek Helton, the freshman, getting his 5th rebound of the game. Micah Whitaker up top for the Eagles. Over to Helton for the cross-court pass, but it wasn't there. Back over to Helton. Now he'll throw it to Nobby. Back to Whitaker. He drives. Back out to Helton. The Eagles being very patient and finding the right shot as they throw the ball away. I'll take that one on me. Fugit misses the lay-in, and Whitaker with the rebound, and it gets a little chippy fighting for the ball down there. We'll see what the call is. They're going to call a foul on Baird. A little intense there, and ended up a little closer to the wall than they wanted to, but it didn't go any further, thankfully. Cool heads prevail, and it's Eagle basketball. No score for either team here in this second half. Nobby back up top. Over to Whitaker. He's going to get called for a travel. Tried to get ahead. Go back the other way. Tucker Nobby to check in for Whitaker.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 25.
Involved in the tied up ball earlier. Fugit gets open. Short rebound off the foot of Sargent, back to the Eagles. Neither team able to get it going offensively so far this half. Mason Davis in the corner. To Helton. Good entry pass to Dunaway. Deflection by Fugate, and is going to stay here. Good ball movement, good vision there by Dunaway. We'll take the inbound back to Tucker Nobby before he gets it back to Kaysen. Very extended 2-3 zone here. On ball screen. Nobby for 3, and it's good, and he leads all scorers with 11 now. Screen there by Dunaway is Baird with a nice drive. Gets a bucket there. Double screen up top. Nobby runs toward it, gets it over to Mason Davis. Into Dunaway, who goes up. Going to call a jump ball on that. It's going to stay with the Eagles, as they lead by 8. Nobby to Nobby. Tucker Hits Case on a backdoor cut, cross court to Davis. Derek Helton for three, off back rim. Rebound by Tucker Nobby. Fighting in there with the big guys. Case and Nobby comes in, make sure there's nothing extracurricular. Good hustle by both guys. If that's a jump ball, that's going to the Patriots. 30-22, 2.5 minutes in. Each team has one bucket in the third. Lincoln looking to claw their way back into this one. Over to Fugate with Nobby on him. Willoughby comes off a screen, turnaround jumper, rebound by Dunaway. Case and Nobby up top. Over to Tucker Nobby. Gets it inside to Dunaway. He goes up and lays it in. He's got 8. Good entry pass and good finish. Fugate looking for the screen. He gets it. Kicks it back out to Sargent, who's already hit one. In and out. Rebound knocked around. Willoughby comes out with it. Back to Baird. He takes a 3, and it's good. When he shoots, it just looks different. And that was a fantastic shot by Baird. Nothing but the bottom of the net, but the lead's still 7 for the Eagles as we go into this 30-second timeout. We're going to stay here throughout the timeout as both teams come out with some slow shooting here in the second half. 32-25. They hit a 3, and Lincoln County calls timeout, try to regroup. We'll see if they try to change anything up defensively, as Southern has been getting really good looks in the last couple of possessions. A 3 for Nobby. A look underneath by Dunaway. With Whitaker on the bench, Nobby is bringing the ball up the court again. 2 freshmen on the court for the Eagles, and Tucker Nobby and Derek Helton. Sophomore Jordan Dunaway down low. Really good feed to him. He dribbles, goes up strong, lays it in. Double figures for Dunaway. Really good post move, goes through contact to finish. Baird drives, goes up. Dunaway can't get a piece of it. Tucker Nobby gets the rebound up to Case and Nobby. Derek Helton looks it off in the corner. Cross court to Mason Davis. Back to Derek Helton. Nobody close to him. In and out. Rebound by Sargent. They're going to call that foul on Dunaway. It's going to be his first of the game, though. The lead is 9. Biggest lead of the ball game. Oh, they were up 30-20 at one point. So second biggest lead of the ball game for the Eagles. Baird over to Fugate. The screen. Over to Sargent. Lots of screens inside. Hindegraft in and out. Rebound by Tucker Nobby. Payson Nobby up top. Over to Tucker, who will take a 3. In and out. Rebound put back by Derek Helton. Great finish by Helton. Minutes really increased there. The tournament earlier this week in Bell County, and it's paying off. Fugate, air ball, and Sargent throws it off of Baird's leg, back to the Eagles. Tucker Foster coming back in for the Patriots. As the lead's now 11. Lincoln County really needs a stop here. 3 minutes left in the third. Sticking with the zone. Madison Southern, I'm not going to say they figured it out, but they have had more success lately. Dunaway called for the offensive foul underneath. Coach Wright not super pleased with that call. Second foul on Dunaway in the last couple of minutes. Fugate across the timeline with Nobby on him. 2:40 left here in the third. 11-point lead for the Eagles. Pendergraft gets it over to Baird. He's going to take a shot. Off rim, rebound by Dunaway. Hand it off to Nobby. Nobby across the timeline. Crossover, gets into the lane. I think they're going to call that one on Baird. Just his second. No real danger there. The Eagles will inbound underneath. 36-25 lead for Southern. Tucker Nobby has an open look. Feeds down low to Dunaway and one underneath. Strong finish. That foul is going to be on Fugate, and that's his third. Could be a big deal for the Eagles. Sargent coming back in for Pendergraft. Dunaway 2 for 2 from the free throw line so far today. Off back rim, rebound by Willoughby. Save back into Sargent. 38-25. Baird with the screen from Foster. Over to Fugate. Nobby on him, drives into the paint, kicks out to Baird. Off back rim, rebound by Dunaway. Knocked away. And it's going to go back to the Patriots, trail by 13. Inbound to Sargent, back up to Baird. Fugate. Tucker Nobby on him. Trying to take advantage of this matchup. First time he's not had Case and Nobby on him in a while. And he takes it to the basket and finishes.
Basket by Fugate.
Entry pass to Dunaway, who's fouled underneath. That's going to be on Willoughby. It's his first. Getting close to the bonus, but no dice yet. Casanabi to inbound underneath their own basket. Gets it into Mason Davis. Drives to the left into the lane. Ripped away. Davis still fighting for it. Jump ball. I think that goes back to the Eagles. They all wipe their feet in the sweat. Just somebody grab a towel. You know, we can speed this process up, all about efficiency. Nobby to inbound. We're going to get it underneath to Dunaway. Kick it out to Derek Helton into Dunaway. Pass back to Helton. Drives into the lane. Jump ball. Back to the Patriots. It's a jump ball-a-thon here in the third as the Eagles still lead by 11. Lincoln County trying to cut it back down to single digits before we go into the fourth quarter with 1 minute remaining in the third. Fugate to the right side by himself. Looking to get it to Baird. Sargent over to Tucker Foster. Cross court to Willoughby. Back to Baird to reset the offense. Like they're going to run the clock out again. They did this at the end of the second quarter. Not sure that's what I do if I trail by 11. But you are denying Southern potential opportunities to score to close the quarter out. So if you're able to hold the ball here and get a bucket, it's a single-digit game going into the fourth, and you got to feel a lot better about that. We are down to 15, and people come alive. Looking for the on-ball screen. Baird kicks out to Willoughby. Rebound by... I think we forgot. We have multiple half-court shots. Tucker Nobby throws one with 6 seconds. And then Fugate barely misses one. We'll take a 1 minute break going into the fourth quarter here on WBON TV.
Whitaker Bank in Madison County is your local bank for convenience. With more branches than literally any other bank in Madison County, why go anywhere else? Whitaker Bank is known for their friendly customer service and easy access drive-thrus. Whitaker Bank, your home for local, friendly, family banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Here at the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic, Madison Southern Eagles lead the Patriots of Lincoln County 38-27. Heading into the fourth quarter, it will be Eagle basketball. Eagles went into the break with a 7-point lead and have expanded that to 11, as we just had a plethora of jump balls there in the third. Lincoln County still in that zone look. Davis, elbow jumper. Rebound knocked back out to Davis. Wanted Dunaway, couldn't get it to him. Derek Helton into Dunaway, stolen away by Baird. Maybe tried to force that down into the post. Zone usually meant to keep the ball out of the paint. Dunaway cleaned up, had 6 there in the third quarter. Fugate over to Pendergraft. Air ball rebounded by Derek Helton, who's closing in on double-digit rebounds this game. Mason Davis over to Tucker Nobby. Crisp passes make the zone work. Eagles for now content to throw it back and forth. Davis loses it, doesn't go back to get it, and ends up with foul for Nobby. Few different things going wrong there. Davis not responding and getting back. And a quick foul on Nobby. Michael Whitaker back in. Giving Derek Helton a break, who did a great job in that stint, both finishing around the basket and rebounding the basketball. Fugate having trouble getting it in, gets it into Sargent, who drives the lane, stripped away by Tucker Nobby. Going to slow it up. Foul there on Sargent. It's his second. He had Tucker Nobby trapped. A little too aggressive on trying to rip it away there. Nobby across the timeline. Screen from Dunaway. Gets it over to Tucker Nobby. Inside to Dunaway. Cross court to Whitaker. Going to reset. Really good ball movement. Good decision there by Dunaway to kick it back out. Case and Nobby on the wing. Into Dunaway. Lots of hands in there. It's ripped away by Sargent. Patriots desperately need a bucket. Fugate gets into the paint. Off back rim. Rebound by Whitaker. 38-27. No score for either team here in the third. Whitaker over to Tucker Nobby. Over to Kaysen. Davis on the baseline. Cross court to Tucker. Back to Kaysen. Wide open 3. Off front rim. Rebound knocked out of bounds. And it's going to go to Lincoln County. Neither team getting a bucket here. Obviously, Lincoln County needing to speed things up just a little bit to get back in this one. Screen up top for Baird. Drives into the lane. Kicks back out. Fugate 3. Off front rim. Rebound knocked around. Davis pulls it in. Good box out there by many Eagles to slow that down. Whitaker ripped away by Sargent. Baird looks to push it. Goes all the way to the rim. Off back rim. Fugate with a rebound. Over to Sargent. Back to Willoughby for three in the corner. Foul by Baird, and that's going to be his third. Found the rebound there. Landon Adams, his first appearance in the game. Full timeout. We'll take it with him. Back in 1 minute here on WBON TV.
Hey, I didn't order any pizza.
Jake from State Farm. After you saved me so much dough on insurance with that Parker promo, I devised a promo for you.
Here's the deal, Parker. State Farm offers everyone surprisingly great rates.
Right. Pepperoni pockets, cuckoo crusties.
There's no promo, it's just great rates.
And a side of ranch.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gillum Sports Lounge isn't just a place for good food and hospitality. It's about gathering with family and friends, satisfying those taste buds, and cheering on your favorite team. You can't go wrong with one of their delicious burgers, salads, pizzas, or one of their many appetizers. Order online or stop in and see for yourself why Gillum Sports Lounge has been a staple in Richmond for almost 20 years. Located inside the Richmond Mall. Gillum Sports Lounge. Like them on Facebook to see more.
And we're back here at Madison Central High School. 5:22 left in the fourth, and no baskets for either team here as the Eagles still lead by 11 on WBON TV. Lincoln County extending their defense a bit, coming into the back court, try to put a little more pressure on the Eagles. They break it fairly easily. Then Landon Adams loses it out of bounds. Back to the Patriots. Again, game two here, the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. Dunaway on Baird. Gets it over to a wide open Fugate who nails it. First basket of the fourth quarter, and the lead's down to 8. Nobby crossover, gets it across the timeline into traffic, and he's fouled. I think they're going to get that one on Sargent, and they do. It's his third. Nobody really in foul trouble on either team. Couple of guys with 3 on Lincoln County. Whitaker to inbound to Nobby. Gets it over to Landon Adams. Bounce pass to Tucker Nobby. Drives. Kaysen in the corner. Wet. Nothing but the bottom for Kaysen Nobby. And the lead is right back to 11. Baird drives on Dunaway. Dunaway's going to get called for the foul. Baird's going to go to the free throw line. Third foul on Dunaway.
Eagles, number 23, Dunaway. At the line for the Patriots, number 21.
Baird 2 for 3 from the line so far today. First one's up and good. Willoughby and Foster in for the Patriots as they set back in their press. A lot of faith in Baird here as he sinks both of them. They extend the pressure even further this time. Nobby to Whitaker. Landon Adams, cross court to Tucker Nobby, who will take a wide open 3 himself. Back-to-back Nobbies. Tucker up to 6 points on the game. The lead's up to 12. Fugate. Rebound by Tucker Nobby. Jump ball. Oh, they're going to call that foul on Baird. Usually, you'll flag that as a jump ball, but he did reach both arms around him in a bear hug. So that's actually 4 fouls on Baird. Only Patriot in danger of fouling out. Threading the needle there by Kaysen Nobby. Cross court to Whitaker. He's going to dribble it back out to reset, trying to trap him in the corner. Gets it. Calls timeout. And that's going to go over to the Eagles. We're going to stay here for this 30-second timeout. Give one more shout-out to the sponsors here in the fourth. Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with this time of year can cause permanent damage to your roof. It pays to have somebody on your side who won't take advantage of you. Make sure you get exactly what you need. Go and find and like Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Reach out for a free consultation. Davis and Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones. When our time has come at Davis and Powell Funeral Home, they'll work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time creating your arrangements, the best suit your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with somebody on their team to put your plan in place. Anybody can create a plan, no matter what your stage in life, and then change it later. Eagles to inbound. In the backcourt to Case and Nobby. Across to Micah Whitaker, over to Tucker Nobby. Desperately trying to trap with 3.5 to go. Case and Nobby gets through. Still trying to trap him in the corner. Foul going to be called there on Willoughby, and that should send Nobby to the line. It's going to be Willoughby's second foul. Nobby 3 for 3 from the line in the first half. First free throw attempt here in the second half. Leads all scorers with 15 points now, trying to add to that. The lead is the highest it's been all game at 13. Hugate bringing it up. 14-point lead for the Eagles. Settling into a zone. Essentially just want him to work harder. Baird misses the free throw, and Pendergraft with the foul. Going to send Nobby back to the line for 2 after he comes down with a rebound. Every jump ball here has been very contested from both teams. Very physical game. Both teams playing hard. Hadn't really gotten chippy. Hard-nosed basketball. Nobby up to 17 points on the night. (47-32). Eagles starting to pull away from the Patriots. He's up to 18 points to lead all scorers. They sit back in their 2-3 zone. Hugate over to the corner. Sargent will take a 3. In and out. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay here with Lincoln County to inbound underneath their own basket. Baird up top to Sargent. Looking for the right shot. Stolen by Tucker Nobby. Kaysen going to bring it up. Over the top to Mason Davis. Over to Dunaway. Cross court to Tucker Nobby. Back to Kaysen. Gets between the defense. Over in the corner to Mason Davis. Eagles doing a good job killing time here. Doing a good job finding the gaps as double teams come. Another foul there on Pendergraft, and that's going to be just his second. Nobby 4 for 4 from the free throw line this half. 7 for 7 on the game. Continues to ice the game here from the charity stripe. 8 for 8. One more breaks the 20-point mark for Nobby, right at his season average, and he does. He's got 20 timeout, full timeout. We're going to stay here. A couple more sponsors to thank before we get through this, allow us to highlight these young athletes. Big thanks to City Commissioner Mike Brewer. Mike was once again reelected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. Last but not least, certainly the City of Richmond. Stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, plus so much more. 50-32 came out of halftime as a 7-point lead for the Eagles. They have gone on a 23-12 run to extend that to 18 as they're looking to advance to the second round here of the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. If they are able to hold on and win this, they will face Montgomery County. We got another full timeout. We'll take this one with him, Aiden. We'll be back in 1 minute on WBON TV.
At the Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, we have activities galore, including video games, bowling, pool, delicious food at Champions, plus karaoke and live entertainment 7 days a week. Enjoy the climate-controlled patio, watch NFL football, and your Kentucky Wildcats all season long. The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill, just off exit 87 at 1025 Amberley Way in Richmond.
Pruitt & Sons Auctioneers have over 24 years experience in the auction industry. Whether you're selling real estate, personal property, or liquidating your assets, Pruitt & Sons can help take your property to auction and walk you through the process. Serving all over Central Kentucky, visit PruittAuctioneers.com. And remember, Angela Pruitt for all your real estate needs as well.
Two minutes to play here on WBON TV as the Madison Southern Eagles lead the Lincoln County Patriots 50-32. Just got a message that Kason Nobby just became a member of the 1,000-point club at Madison Southern, was already the school's all-time leader in assists, and now is in the elite scoring list as well. Nobby with the foul. Baird goes to the line. So congratulations to Kason. He's always played so hard with such discipline and composure. Really good example to these young guys out here. Baird with 15 now. He's got 16. Free throws just look so pure when it leaves Baird's hand. Kason Nobby in the backcourt. Over top to Whitaker. Foul called on Pendergraft, and Whitaker is going to go to the line for two. Oh, actually, I think they called that on Fugit. That's Eagles doing a lot of damage at the free throw line this quarter as Whitaker misses the front end. 50-34. Minute 45 left to advance to the second round tomorrow. The Eagles hold on here at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Rebound by Sargent. Throws an elbow into Tucker Nobby. Called for the foul there. Not sure if it got him in the stomach or below the belt. We'll see how he walks that off. They're discussing if this is going to be a flagrant of some type, I believe. Generally, slinging elbows is frowned upon. White ball underneath. That was a player control foul with the basketball, so no free throws on that one. Jason Nobby looks to inbound, having a hard time finding somebody. Over the top, touchdown pass to Micah Whitaker, the backcourt. Over to Tucker Nobby, back to Kaysen. Fights through. Huguet. Honestly, they've, I guess that's going to be his fourth. Not sure. At some point, I think they've gotten 11 and 12 confused. That'll keep him in the game. Nobby continuing to be perfect from the free throw line in this one. 51-34. I think I've started to say this 5 or 6 times. They will play as Whitaker takes a fall. Colin Sebastian in for the Eagles to give Kaysen Nobby the rest he deserves. Tomorrow, 6 p.m., Montgomery County Indians versus Madison Southern Eagles in the first semifinal game of the tournament. Zach Adams back in for Micah Whitaker. In the first semifinal game of this tournament, 6 p.m. right here on WBON TV. The second game, little substitution confusion there. The second game will be the winner of Bethel Tate, Ohio versus Southwestern, which is coming up here at 6 p.m. today, and Madison Central and Dunbar, which will be playing at 8 p.m. Willoughby for 3. No go. Rebound tapped around. Baird comes up with it. Tucker Nobby steals it. Gets into the front court. Looks to get rid of it. Timeout, Madison Southern. We'll see if they label that as a full or a 30. We will take it with them back in 1 minute right here on WBON TV.
It's that time of year when we are day and night driving with our kids all over. Your car never stops. At AMCO Transmissions, we make sure to keep you rolling. We have the latest technology, certified technicians, and longest warranty to keep your vehicles running strong. We specialize in all foreign and domestic transmissions, drivetrain, or just general maintenance. Did you know at AMCO the average customer saves $1,800 in comparison to the dealer? And AMCO has a longer warranty. Come see us at AMCO Transmission for the best service and the cheapest prices around. AA MCO.
Cars of Kentucky is a proud sponsor of Eastern Kentucky University Athletics. In Richmond, we bleed maroon. Go Colonels. And when you're ready for your next pre-owned automobile, swing on over to Cars of Kentucky. Cars of Kentucky has vehicles starting at $3,000 and up, so we literally have something for every budget. 356 Big Hill Avenue in Richmond, or check them out, carsofkentucky.com. Let's go Colonels.
Colin Sebastian inbound for the Eagles. Throws it in the backcourt. Mason Davis comes down with it. It's fouled by Willoughby. So Davis is going to go to the line for 2 as well. As this fourth quarter, I think, due to the number of free throws Southern has taken, has lasted longer than the entire first half. But the Eagles looking to add to this lead as Mason Davis goes to the line. Third foul there on Owen Willoughby. Davis currently has 5 points, looking to add to that and further cement this victory for the Eagles. Misses the front end of it. Lucas Daniels looking to check in for the shooter, it looks like. Another sophomore contributor for this team. Second free throw is good for Davis. He's up to 6, and his day is done. The senior will take a break. Lucas Daniels into the ball game for this last minute as the Eagles now lead by 19. Fugate across the timeline. The Eagles in a 2-3 zone. See hands off to Foster. Foster over to Baird. Cross court to Fugate. Back to Foster, top of the key. Off front rim. Rebound by Sebastian. Over to Tucker Nobby, who's going to go to the free throw line himself. Baird's going to foul out with 16 as the leading scorer of this Patriots team. Hans Patel coming in.
Checking in for the Patriots, number 1, Hans Patel.
Bobby makes the back end of those free throws. I said back end because everybody moved and I thought I missed the first one, but as it turns out, that was the first one. I might have been wrong, but I'm not crazy. And he misses that one. Rebound by Foster. Fell to Willoughby. Tries to kick it back out. Zach Adams gets a hand on it. Foul there on Sebastian, I believe, going to be his first. Blake Bonham coming in to give Tucker Nobby a break. The Eagles sit back in the zone with a 20-point lead, 21 seconds left. Rebound by Landon Adams off the missed three from Willoughby. Over to Zach Adams. Looks to get it across the timeline and wrap this one up. And the Madison Southern Eagles will advance to the semifinals of this Madison Central Holiday Basketball Tournament. Going to jump right in to the pregame show here as the Eagles take care of business with a 20-point victory, holding Lincoln County to only 14 points there in the second half to extend their lead all the way to 20 as they scored 27 of their own in each half. Led in scoring by Kason Nobby with 22. Jordan Dunaway had 12. Tucker Nobby with 7. Mason Davis with 6. Derek Helton with 4. And Micah Whitaker with 3. So spreading the scoring out. Kason Nobby going perfect from the free throw line. Also crossing the barrier of 1,000 points for his career. So congratulations to Kason, who is already the school's all-time leader in assists. For Lincoln County, Cash Baird led the team with 16 points, ended up fouling out late in the fourth. Brandon Fugate had 12. Lane Sargent had 3. Tucker Foster with 2, and Owen Willoughby with 1 point. Brandon Fugate came out and scored the first 7 points for the Patriots, but was unable to keep that momentum going, had to exit the game with some foul trouble. And like I said, unable to continue with that kind of momentum. So that slowed down his scoring quite a bit to allow the Eagles to pull away. Waiting for the final stats to come up this way. So just want to thank our sponsors one more time. Before I head out, we do have coverage of 2 more ball games. Don't go anywhere, but Michael Watkins is kicking me out of my chair, so he will be with you for the next 2. Big thanks to Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration. Snow, wind, ice, and everything that comes with this time of year can permanently damage your roof. It pays to have somebody on your side who won't take advantage of you and will make sure you get exactly what you need. Go ahead and like Kentucky Roof Works and Restoration and reach out for a free consultation. Davis & Powell Funeral Home. Nobody likes to talk about what happens to our loved ones when our time has come. At Davis & Powell Funeral Home, they work with you to plan ahead. You can take your time, make arrangements that best suit your needs and preferences, and all you have to do is fill out a form or meet with somebody on their staff to put your plan in place. Anybody can make a plan at any stage of your life and make adjustments later as needed. City of Richmond's a sponsor of this. Stay connected to your city by liking the City of Richmond Community Information Facebook page. You can also visit richmond.ky.us to learn more about city ordinances, public information, plus so much more. Last but not least, City Commissioner Mike Brewer is the big sponsor for this coverage. Mike was once again reelected to be your city commissioner and wants to thank everyone who put their trust in him. Mike looks forward to working with other city officials in 2025 to help move our great city forward. We are here for this entire tournament. We're 2 games in to the Madison Central Holiday Basketball Classic. Montgomery County moves on. Madison Southern moves on. Up next is Bethel Tate from Ohio up against Southwestern from Pulaski County. And then in the nightcap is Madison Central against Dunbar. Just got the final stats for this game. Like I said, Kason Nabi leads all scorers with 22. Also had 4 assists, 3 rebounds, and a steal. Jordan Dunaway with 12 points, 5 rebounds. The Eagles are led in rebounds by Derek Helton in limited minutes and senior Micah Whitaker. Great effort on the glass. Tucker Nabi also had 4 rebounds of his own. For Lincoln County, they were led in rebounds by Tucker Foster off the bench. Also had 4 from Cash Baird, Lane Sargent, and Owen Willoughby. The assist leader was Cash Baird with 3, and Lane Sargent ended up with 3 steals. For the Eagles, Tucker Nabi had 3 steals. For the game, the Eagles shot 33% from 3, 75% from the free throw line, nearly 46% from the floor. I think you're going to take that any day if you are Coach Steve Wright. The Lincoln County Patriots struggled, shooting only 22% from the floor. Hard to win when you don't shoot any better than that from the free throw line. Only 17% from 3, making 5 for 29. The Patriots will be back in action here tomorrow at 2 p.m. in a consolation bracket game against St. Mary's. That will not be televised on WBON TV, but if you want to make it out, you can watch that game. We will take about a 15-minute break and come back with Michael Watkins for Game 3, Southwestern against Bethel Tate. For Jamie Boggs, big thanks to Aiden Mills and Jacob Beck. My coverage is done for the day, but don't go anywhere. More basketball to come right here on WBON TV.